This video is inspired by my trip to Greece in November 2022, specifically my trip to Mycenae in the southern Peloponnese region. So, the Mycenaeans were one of the first civilizations in the Mediterranean area. Some of their history actually coincides with Greek mythology. The city of Mycenae was founded by the mythical hero Perseus after killing of the Gorgon Medusa. I bet you guys know that story. He named the city after the Greek word for a mushroom because he found a huge mushroom on top of the hill where the city was founded. Eventually, after a lot of growth, the Mycenaeans wanted to expand even more. But however, there was the powerful Minoan civilization was stopping them. You can remember the Minoans from my video on Akrotiri. You should check that out. It's really good, and it's a short, so you can find it in the short section. So these Minoans were stopping them from expanding. Luckily, there was a huge volcanic eruption, which, if you didn't know, was actually the size of 10 Hiroshima bombs, and the effects of that eruption still last today. So the Minoans were pretty much wiped out from that eruption. All their cities were gone. So the Mycenaeans took their opportunity and killed off the remnants of the civilization. So they were now in control of mainland Greece and the islands too. The first main part of the city of Mycenae is the treasury of Atreus that you can see behind me. Atreus was one of the first Mycenaean kings recorded in history. This building housed the tombs of Atreus and his son Agamemnon, who you might recognize from the famous Trojan War epic. Agamemnon fought alongside Achilles against the Trojans. The arch, as you can see, is made out of large stone blocks placed on each other with no cement in between. Each block probably weighed around 2 tons. For the main gate, it's supported by the triangle on top, which supports the gate and keeps it from falling. Triangles were a trademark of Mycenaean architecture as they are the strongest shape, and they're also good for supporting roofs and gates. The dome of the treasury of Atreus was actually the biggest dome in the world until the Pantheon was built in Rome. The dome, oh, that's a rhyme, is 100 feet long, and judging by this picture, you could infer that it would be the same for the height. However, it's actually an optical illusion, and the dome is only 30 feet tall. The next major structure is the Lion's Gate. It's in front of the palace of the Mycenaeans. As you can see here, it also has a supporting triangle like the treasury of Atreus and uses the same 2-ton blocks. The Lion's Gate actually contains two lionesses, as Mycenae was a matriarchal society, which means that women are at the top. The next main part of the palace is the Mycenaean palace. The palace consists of a throne room, graveyard, and man terrace. The palace was actually near the coast at the time of the Mycenaeans, but the coastal waters have drifted away from the palace, as you can see in this picture. There were many pieces of art found in the Mycenaean palace. Many gold earrings were found in the throne room of the palace, and they are all in mint condition. However, many other household supplies were actually made out of other foreign material, like ivory, jade, and silver. The Mycenaeans had a huge trade network from these supplies going from Afghanistan to Spain. They also had many vases and other household items made. They depicted countless animals and figures who they had met, heard of, or believed in. Some vases depicted dolphins, Indian monkeys, and bulls fighting humans. So, what's so special about the Mycenaeans in history? The Mycenaeans were the early Greeks, and even at their time, they were such worldly people as they accepted and cherished the traditions and artifacts of different civilizations, such as the Mesopotamians, the Gauls, and the ancient nomads from Afghanistan and the surrounding areas. So, that's it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on how you like the video.